Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for cherishing, honoring yourself. Thank you for getting to know yourself, for becoming more vulnerable, more intimate with yourself, with your spirit, with your well-being. Thank you for healing. Thank you for doing this work. Thank you for changing the narrative of your journey, of your life. Thank you for connecting more with your purpose, being more intentional. Thank you for being mindful. Thank you for being grounded. Thank you for choosing to become your best version. Thank you for all that you are and all that you are doing. Thank you for not judging yourself and not judging others. Thank you for giving yourself empathy and compassion and love and nurturance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are so loved. You are so appreciated. You are valued. You are supported and you are protected. And you are not alone. I love you so much. I'm so grateful to be here with you. I'm so grateful to connect with you. I'm so grateful to serve you, to deliver these messages to help you on your journey. It is a true honor and pleasure. I don't take this for granted. I am so humbled to serve and to connect with you. Thank you for allowing me to be in your space, to connect with you, to vibe with you, to talk with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Nicole. Today's pick a card. We are going to dive into your Akashic records. The intention for this reading today is to get some secrets from your Akashic records to help you now and moving forward on your journey. Now, some of you may already know a lot from your Akashic records, or you have some sort of working knowledge, or you've just been doing work around that and you've been tapping into that and tuning into that energy. So the intention that I'm setting right here, right now, and you can set this intention with me, okay? This is not something that I just have to do. I'm doing that, for everyone, for overall, for this reading, because that's what I do. I set the intention. However, you are on your own journey. So you can set your own personal intention within yourself at this time to receive whatever it is that you need to receive and hear, right now, from your Akashic records. If you are not familiar with the Akashic records, that is basically like that blueprint of your soul. Okay, that's like a library, or an encyclopedia, whatever you want to call it, that houses all of the information of your soul, of your spirit. So your past life information, your purpose, your just everything that is all you, all the dimensions of you, all the facets of you, all of this information that's been collected over time and for the future as well. It's all happening at the same time. So, that may sound far out for some of you, and that's okay. If you're vibing with it, vibe. Everything doesn't have to make sense right now, and that is okay. I promise you it's okay. I swear to you it's okay. It's just going to be okay, okay? So, you set your own personal intention if you would like to, but again, I just set the intention for you to receive information that you've never heard of before, or new information, or secrets, or whatever it is that you need to know from your Akashic records that can serve you right here, right now on your journey and moving forward. Okay, so let's get this. Let's get the cards out now. Pile one. Pile one. Secrets from your Akashic records for pile one, please. Pile one. Okay. Twin flame. Chaser and runner dynamic, imbalanced relationship, karma, attachment, love, language. Okay, that's pile one. Let me zoom in. Okay, pile 2, please. Pile 2. Secrets from the Akashic Records for pile 2. Pile 2. Okay. Healer. Maybe doctor, nurse, etc. Natural instinct to heal with hands and wisdom. Healing self too. Okay, that's pile 2. All right, now let's get pile 3. Pile 3, please. Secrets from the Akashic Records for pile 3. Pile 3, please. Ooh, 2 came out. All right, let's do that again. Pile 2. Excuse me, pile 3. Okay, so pile 2 and pile 3 could be connected, but we'll see. Pile 3, secrets from the Akashic Records for pile 3. Pile 3, please. Okay. And we have Asia for pile 3. Okay. All right. So if you need to meditate or pause the video at this time, feel free to do so. Okay. Timestamps will be linked below in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information and link is also below in the description box. And I will see you in your reading. Thank you for being here. I love you, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here, for showing up for yourself, for loving yourself, and healing, being right here, right now, grounded and mindful, ready to receive this information. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this. You chose twin flame, okay? Chaser, runner dynamic, imbalanced relationship, karma, attachment, love language. Okay, so let's get into this. Secrets from your Akashic. Now, although this card says twin flame, everyone does not identify with the twin flame journey, and that's okay. So you could, identify with the twin flame journey. Maybe you don't. And if you don't, if I'm using the word twin flame and you don't feel like you really resonate with that, you could switch that word out with soulmate, divine counterpart, partner, whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? I may, again, when I'm channeling, I may not say soulmate. I may say twin flame because, this is what the card says, and I'm, feeling that energy from this pile, okay? So again, these words can be interchangeable for you and your journey. Everyone is not on that twin flame journey. Everyone does not identify with that, and that's okay. So secrets from your Akashic for pile 1, automatically, again, with the twin flame here, chaser, runner, talking about love here and attachments. This is secrets from your love life, or secrets. This is going to be primarily the main idea for this reading, okay? Secrets about you, secrets about your twin flame, or secrets about this dynamic with your love life or the partners that you attract or attach yourself with, or your love language, or the imbalances that you've experienced through past lives with either your twin flame or other romantic lovers, okay? Many of you, I'm definitely getting right now, for sure, many of you have a very deep, profound Akashic records, meaning many of you are highly evolved, or you may be considered an old soul, or you are someone that has had many lifetimes, many experiences, whether here on this planet Earth and on other planets, other places within the universe. You have had many different experiences with many different individuals. What I'm picking up, secrets from your Akashic, if you are on the twin flame journey, and you have identified who your true twin flame is. And when I say true twin flame, I'm saying that from a place of, for number one, I have a twin flame, okay? A true twin flame. And and I'm not trying to bring my experience into this because, that's not the time for this, and I don't want to put that energy on this reading, but what I'm trying to say is this, and this could be my pile as well, just to be fully transparent. What I'm trying to say is through the journey, you may have experienced pile one, individuals who you thought were your twin flame. And those individuals, you may have come to find out that they were not really your twin flame. And that is a part of the secrets that are being revealed from your Akashic records. Some of you have attachments to other individuals where this card is saying karma, attachment, love language. You have attachments to other individuals who were not your true twin flame, but that energy, the energy may have felt that way because those partners or those individuals were leading you and guiding you to your true twin flame. Okay. And for some of you, or your true soulmate, for some of you, part of your secrets that are going to be coming out in this reading directly connect to correspond to this present day, to your relationships, how you connect with people, the attachments that you have built with people, karma clearing, how you deserve to be loved. For some of you, I'm definitely getting with this imbalanced relationship. This is saying that not only has there been an imbalance with your true twin flame, but there's been imbalances with other partners as well, who you may call a soulmate, a karmic, whatever the label is. Let's not get caught up on the labels. Let's talk about the energy and let's talk about the experiences. Because here on earth, we're all, this society is obsessed with labels. And the obsession with labels is taking us into toxic territory. But again, I don't want to go too far into that because that's not the reading for this right now. But what I'm trying to say is that with this secrets that are coming out from your Akashic records, there are secrets coming out between you and your true person, your true twin flame, your true soulmate, your true counterpart, or it could be counterparts. For some of you, you are in a place right now where you are removing that karma, removing attachments because you want the real deal. You want to be connected to your true person. Some of you are in a place right now where you know who that is. You know who your true twin is, or you know who your true counterpart is, the true love individual, but things are not in alignment and you have come to accept that. Let's get some more. This is feeling really deep. For some of you, this is about part of the secrets that are going to be coming out is, again, this imbalance that I'm feeling very strongly, the masculine, feminine imbalance here, the yin, the yang being off, but also the imbalance with the other energies surrounding this connection or the connections that you have had overall. You take this for how this resonates. For some of you, again, this is going to directly resonate for you and your true twin flame. Not the false twin flame, not the deceptive twin flame, not the person that had you under a spell, manipulation, and all that distorted energy. No, I'm talking about the person that you feel that you have true love with. Okay, for some of you, this is going to be directly connected to other individuals that you have had connections with, that you are closing these cycles out to bring you into this energy to receive that true counterpart. Let's get some more. Let's find out. What are the secrets here from your Akashic for Pile 1? Secrets from your Akashic for Pile 1. And some of you, these just came out. Some of you, there's a situation here where you and your true person, there is an acknowledgement of that, okay? Like you both know who each other are, but you have not been able to express that. And part of the secrets that are coming out from your Akashic is this is lifetimes in the making. You've been with this person many times, or you've had many lifetimes with this person, and you and this person are being pushed at this time to evolve to a deeper level of unconditional love. Because when we're in when we are in these cycles, okay, because again, these are lifetimes, these lifetimes are cycles, they're all building on whatever we're trying to achieve. And it's all happening at the same time. So for some of you, this cycle here of true love, of unconditional love, you're getting back to that. You're going back to unconditional love. As humans, we come here to experience all these different situations to bring us back to unconditional love. Unconditional love for ourselves and whoever we resonate with, source, God, spirit, the most high, the universe. That same unconditional love that we are given so freely, we feel that for ourselves and that connection that we have with the divine in order to unconditionally love other people. Okay, that's the journey. That's part of the journey. That's part of our purpose. So what I'm trying to say is for you, Pawan, you and this person are unlocking a deeper level of unconditional love that you have never experienced before. And this is something that as you unlock this, it's a situation where it has to be felt emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. Say, for example, you could be in this place right now where you and this person are in tune with this energy on a emotional level and spiritual level, but mentally and physically, it hasn't integrated quite yet. That's a message for someone. And part of the secrets that are coming out is those other layers, those other facets and dimensions of your soul is integrating the deeper layers of that unconditional love in those different spaces. Okay, let's get some more. This is going really deep. So you may have to watch this a few times, and that's okay. 9 of Cups, 3 of Coins, Prince of Swords, and Justice. Okay. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. All right. So, okay, let's just quickly talk about the signs. But honestly, this could be any sign, but someone may want that validation. Okay, we have Libra, we have Gemini, we have Aquarius, we also have I'm getting Taurus, I'm getting Capricorn, I'm also getting Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, but again, this could be any sign, so let's not get caught up on that. So, secrets from your Akashic. You and your love life deserves justice. Okay? This is a huge secret from your Akashic records, particularly with if you know who your person is. Okay, I'm speaking to those individuals. Some of you could be in union with your true love or your twin flame or your soulmate or your counterpart. Okay, you take this for how this resonates for you and your journey. Your secrets from your Akashic for Power One, you and your person, or you individually and whoever you choose to be with, you deserve justice. You deserve equity. You deserve to receive love. You deserve to give and receive love in balance and harmony. You deserve, to collaborate, have a healthy partnership. See, this is coming out. It's clearing, okay? This energy is trying to be cleared, trying to balance. Your love life deserves justice. For those of you who know who your person is, your connection with this person has been demonized. It's been ridiculed, it's been judged, it's been criticized. It's literally been taken through any situation that you can think of. This is again a general reading, so I can't, I'm just going to be saying things, and if you feel like it resonates, you take what it is for you, okay? For some of you, you and this person have been killed in the name of love. Like, this is really deep. Like, this person, like for some of you, it's so deep here where it's like people would be so jealous of this connection because this is true love. Okay. And again, some of you may be in this place where you don't know who this person is. Okay. And so, with this being an activator, because this reading is going to be activating you throughout this whole reading, this could be meaning that this person is going to be coming into your energy very soon. You know, this person could already be in your aura and you just haven't connected with this person yet. But for those of you who know who this person is, this is saying that like this person has been killed in front of you or unalived. This person, like say for example, for some of you, it's like the true love was so triggering to so many people, so triggering to their own demons or their own inadequacies or their own issues that they had internally, that like some of you, you know, you had a past life, like if you were if you're feminine this lifetime, you've had a past life where like say for example you identify with like the divine feminine energy, and you know your counterpart is the divine masculine, the masculine energy. Like you had to watch your partner be murdered in front of you. Like it's things like that. Like this is really deep. And say for example if it wasn't a physical murder, it was definitely a situation where it was like, you know, there were lifetimes where it was so painful to watch you or your person be dragged through the mud. Like it was so much criticism, so much judgment, so much persecution. Say, for example, you identify as a masculine. You identify as a masculine and your counterpart is the feminine energy. As a masculine, you had to watch your feminine be persecuted, be, I'm hearing burned at the stake, burned for like burned or stoned or stabbed, or like there was gruesome situations happening here for many of you. Like that's a huge secret because some of you have this deep embedded fear within your Akashic with going public with your relationship because of these painful, tragic endings that have occurred in past lives. This is really deep. This is going really deep for some of you, okay? Some of you, some secrets from your Akashic, again, it's justice. You and your person deserve justice. And this is not just like, it's not a situation where it's like, oh, you deserve justice and your person doesn't, or your person deserves justice and you don't. No, both of you deserve justice, and this true love connection deserves justice. But what I'm feeling here for some of you, there's this embedded energy within you or your person or both of you that there is a serious fear attached to being public with your relationship, open with loving each other in public, something about the public energy, because you remember, okay? Again, this may be activating something new in you right now. So just vibe with the energy right now. So some of you, there's a situation here where it's like this relationship was persecuted because of the true love nature. Because whenever you have true love, that's that unconditional love. And that's the most powerful frequency. Love is the most powerful frequency, okay? But when it's unconditional, when it's true acceptance, true, it's beyond that flesh, you know, it's beyond that physical attraction. It's spiritual, it's mental, it's emotional, it's all of those things, it's soul to soul. People feel that. Even if they don't know how to say whatever it is that they feel it. It's meant to have an impact on people at a soul level because it's meant to show people that it's real and that it does exist and that you can have it and it can be so pure and so unfiltered and not manipulated and not distorted and not any deception attached to it. It's the purity of it. So you and your person have had this in past lives, And this was again judged, persecuted, ripped apart. You both went through situations where anything and everything tried and for many times succeeded in keeping you and this individual apart. And for some of you, there's a situation here where the pain was so deep that you didn't even dare to try to even get close to each other because that energy was still there. The energy of pain, turmoil, sorrow, of like, if I get close to you, we're both going to die. Or if we're not going to physically die, our spirit is going to die. Or, the emotion around like, because it was like a situation for some of you where people around you or the world fed information to you and your person. You can't trust this person. This person isn't loyal. This person isn't trustworthy. This person does not really love you for you. Those type of things to keep you and this person apart. And secrets are, you deserve the justice. You deserve the freedom. You deserve the wish fulfillment. You deserve to living your truth, but also to have your connection public and to live your life in love, in unconditional love, and true love the way you deserve. Okay, let's find out some more. This is really deep. For some of you, it's so heavy here. My God. Like, I feel like let's tap into how this corresponds to your love life now. This is deep. This is heavy because some of you know exactly what I'm talking about because you feel it. And you may not, again, what you feel right now, you may not be able to put into words. Let it flow. Let it activate. Let it integrate. It's going to integrate at the pace that it's meant to. You don't force the integration. When it's meant to connect and it all clicks, maybe right now this is integration for you, but for some of you it's not. This is an activation. So don't force yourself to try to understand everything you feel right now. It's going to integrate when it needs to. And when it needs to, everything is going to make sense. So you just trust it and you just be patient with it, okay? How does this correspond with your life now? Okay? I mean, mainly about your love life, really, but how does this correspond to what's happening in your life right now? For Pile 1. Okay, Celtic. Atlantis, forgiveness. Okay, let's get some more. Let's pull from this deck. Life partner. Listen and reflect. Accountability. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I'm getting this download here. For some of you, this is a situation where how this corresponds now. Everything that I was just saying about you and your person, as far as like the deception, like people, I see 111 on the clock. That's a new beginning for someone. This is activating a new beginning. For some of you, as this corresponds to your life now, this may not be for everyone, but this is for some of you, especially if you know who this person is to you. There's a situation where all these individuals, these energies have been trying to keep you and this person apart, but it goes a lot deeper than you know. Some of you may be saying, well, Nicole, I already know. They've already been doing this. They've already been doing that. It's a lot. What I'm hearing, Pile 1, this goes a lot deeper than you know. This goes a lot deeper than you realize. And these energies, because there's a demonic energy. I'm not saying that there's a demonic energy between you and your person. I'm not saying that. But there's demonic influences surrounding this connection that is trying to keep this connection apart at all costs. Because this is true love. And when true love connects, that frequency is anchored into the grid, into the earth. And that frequency is felt not only here on the earth, but felt throughout the galaxy, felt throughout the universe. And that union will produce fruits of unconditional love, of, it will, whether it's a child, whether it's a project, whether it's a business, whatever, a product, whatever it is, it's going to produce things rooted in unconditional love and every single thing that accompanies that: dignity, integrity, grace, all those beautiful things, balance, harmony. So for this, how this corresponds to the current day, regardless whether you know this person or not, there are influences of demonic influences trying to keep you and this person apart at all costs. And for some of you, those demonic influences are succeeding, they're winning. It's to a point for some of you where you don't trust this person doesn't trust you, you don't know what to believe, your person doesn't know what to believe. You both haven't had a conversation, or you don't know how to talk to each other. These demonic influences are winning. And that's another secret from your Akashic. That's another secret from your Akashic, that like, you may just be looking at it like it's not meant to be with this person. You may be looking at it like, all right, it is what it is, just move on. But what the secret is from your Akashic is that, no, this has happened so many times. It's like you and this person connect. For some of you, this could have been love at first sight. I mean, I'm being very honest here, particularly if you identify as the masculine energy, because what I've been downloading is like, sometimes, maybe not in every situation, but the person that identifies with the dominant masculine frequency, they may be activated first about their counterpart, that feminine counterpart. They may be the one that feels that strong pull first, that strong level of, because it's beyond attraction. It's immediately, it's going to feel like attraction because, you're just getting activated and you're trying to, again, make sense of what you feel, but you feel something very deeply and you may not understand it. And so, again, it goes beyond attraction. It hits every level. So if you are the masculine frequency here, the dominant masculine frequency, you may have felt like you fell in love at first sight with the feminine frequency. And again, this is regardless of gender. This could be a same-sex situation. Take gender out of it. I'm talking about the frequencies. I'm talking about masculine, feminine frequencies here. So how does this correspond to the present day, what you're dealing with now? Let's start here. Now, some of you, you could have had past lives here where there's this strong energy around persecution. Okay, there's a strong energy around this, and the persecution of you and your person, or both of you, but the persecution of this connection. And what's happening is that you see here, you cannot make this up. It says life partner. This connection is still being persecuted in modern day times. Now, how that shows up, that's going to be different for everyone. But this is saying that the persecution did not just begin. This has been going on for so many different lifetimes. Whenever you and your person incarnate together, because you two have not always been incarnated together, okay? Every lifetime you don't incarnate together. But when you both choose to incarnate to build on wherever you left off in a previous lifetime that you had together, this connection is continuously persecuted. And the persecution sometimes is so heavy that it keeps you and this person apart. But you and this person are destined to be life partners, to build a life together, to not just have, This isn't just about that fulfillment. Of course, fulfillment is huge because you both fulfill each other in a very deeply soulful way. Where again, this is mind, body, soul energy here. But this is also saying that the fulfillment is like you're meant to build a life together. And as I was saying before, produce. This is not just about being in love and living in love. That's all a part of it too, but you're meant to produce, you're meant to create, you're meant to make things from that place of that unconditional true love frequency that will change the world, change the planet, but not just change the planet. This goes beyond that for many of you. It's the universe. You're connecting and aligning with universal frequency here. And I know this may sound very deep for some of you, and that's okay. But that's what this is. For many of you, this goes beyond the earth. This is a universal frequency. So you're meant to build a life with this person. And when you have those demonic influences that I feel very strongly surrounding this connection, okay, those influences are going to do whatever it takes to stop this. So this connection is still being persecuted in the modern day. Now that's going to show up again differently. That could be showing up as gossip. That could be showing up as lies, deceit, manipulation, spell work, black magic, rumors. I'm definitely getting that for some of you, that it's like it's been rumors, it's been gossip, it's he said, she said. What's really the truth? You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting that. So how else does this correspond to present day? Many of you, this connection that you have with this person, with this Atlantis energy here, this is in the ocean energy. This is saying that, you and this person are otherworldly, okay? Starseed energy here, galactic energy, galactic cosmic love here. This goes beyond the earth. This is like the higher realms, okay? This is like you and this person are completely in tune, those other realms outside of earth, different planets, whatever. You and this person are like this. You're locked in, you're together. But somehow when we get here on earth, things crumble. You have to work toward it. You have to know how to communicate. You have to know how to listen. You have to know how to reflect. You have to be emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, emotionally equipped, because no doubt with this Atlantis energy here, the telepathic energy is strong between you and this person. You can telepathically build, telepathically connect, telepathically understand each other, where you can communicate without words very easily. However, here on earth, that's a struggle. Communication may be a struggle between you and this person because here on earth it's physical. With the ocean, it's free, it's flowing, it's out of this world. It's not of earth. Earth is dense, it's physical. The physicality of it, you and this person have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to listen. You have to learn how to be reflective and to, again, have that level of emotional intelligence to connect physically. So communication may be a big struggle, but this does not mean you can't overcome that. Just because it may be an obstacle right now doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to overcome that. So, secrets from your Akashic, communication here on earth has been challenging. And the challenge is also, again, those other influences putting information and thoughts into you and this person's mind about each other, and you and this person not being able to ground that telepathy to be able to understand each other on that level of, what's real, what's not, what's true, what's not. You and this person have that bond where you will know when each other are aligned. I see 1, 2, 3 on the clock. This connection for some of you is trying to get more into alignment, okay? And again, some of you could already be with this person. That doesn't mean you guys are in alignment. This is not to trigger you. I have to be real, okay? This connection is trying to get more into alignment wherever you are with that. Again, some of you may not even know this person yet, but this person, you and this person are trying to align. So you and this person have that telepathic bond, but you have to ground it. You have to ground it. And you are only going to build on what you and this person have built on in past lives. You've already been building on being better communicators, being able to better physically understand each other. Because again, telepathically, it's tight. And I know that may seem like, well, Nicole, if it's telepathically so connected, why can't it be physically connected? I know we're getting more information on that as we go, okay? But telepathically, you and this person are clear for the most part. There may be, again, some influences, rupturing that a bit. But for the most part, you guys are tight telepathically, but it has to be grounded physically. Forgiveness. How does it correspond? Having that radical forgiveness for each other and taking accountability. Again, you saw me shuffle on camera. I can't make this up. This is so in alignment, so in sync, so in tune, okay, to the story that we've already been talking about. You both have to be in alignment with radical forgiveness and taking accountability. And that, again, some of it is that energy that exists where you go back to, where's that card? Where's those cards? Let me get this. Did I put those cards away? No, they're right here. Okay. Where you go back to this, right? Let's look at this. For some of you, this could be very triggering, okay? And again, I'm not trying to trigger you, but, this is for your healing and for your growth and expansion. When you look at this, say, for example, you resonate with your person being unalived in front of your face, all right? And I hear the ambulance, okay? I don't know. Someone needed to hear that. I hear the ambulance. That just feels really like, of course, for me, everything happens for a reason. Nothing is like, just like, oh, that's random. But anyway, say, for example, you resonate with that. You felt like you saw your person being unalived in front of your face. Your true love, the person that you deeply love, unconditionally love, whether you were able to physically express that or not. Because again, remember we talked about the physical communication has been challenging. So if you had to watch that energy, you may feel guilt around that. You may feel like you caused that. Whether that's true or not, that's going to be different for everyone. But that energy exists. That energy is within your Akashic. That energy is there. And so the accountability has to be taken on both sides. However that goes, everyone's situation is different for this lifetime, and you may be in tune with past life energy as well. And so accountability has to be taken. Like, say, for example, both of you feel like you feel unprotected. You both feel like you like someone feels like again, you both feel unprotected. Like the masculine doesn't feel protected with the feminine doesn't feel protected with the masculine. There will have to be accountability taken there and forgiveness that person didn't know. They didn't know how to protect you, or they didn't know how to communicate certain things, or they didn't know how to act, or they didn't know how to deal with certain things. So when you do forgive that, when you have that level of radical forgiveness, that heals the cycles within your Akashic, that heals the energy, that takes the energy to a different place and brings you both to that purity, back to unconditional love, back to balance, back to harmony, which you and this person deserve to have, as we saw within those other cards. Let's get your final messages. This is really deep. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get the final messages here. All right. What do I want to do? I want to do this. Pile one. Final messages, please, for pile one. Pile one. Final messages. Okay. And let's do this. Pile one. Final messages, please. Pile one. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. Okay. Karmic relationship. Narcissistic, detached, unhealthy love, staying stuck in a low vibration, get out now. Okay. Sadness, resounding sadness originates in another life. And peace, you find peace because you've done this before. Wow. Can't make this up. And again, I hear the ambulance again. So you have assistance from Archangel Michael here. There's some angelic assistance with Archangel Michael trying to assist you and this person. Yes, so you have there's angelic assistance, archangel assistance, Archangel Michael for sure. Because for some of you, I am getting with this connection that your ancestors on both sides may not have always been in agreement with this connection, okay? And sometimes that happens with a twin flame situation or, soulmate counterpart situation, that sometimes families are not always, whether it's ancestors or families, are just not always in alignment with the connection. That can happen sometimes. Again, you don't know when you have your life journey, you don't know how things are going to be. You don't know how the whole situation is going to go. It's not always peaches and cream. And so for some of you, again, this could be families or your ancestors that have not always been pleased with this connection. Okay. And, that could be another secret coming out for some of you. But some of you may already know that, and you may be asked to go a little deeper into that to find out what exactly is going on there. Okay. Faith, humanity, benevolence, Master Buddha, increased awareness, and the Mariam, sacred vision. And look at this. This is more of like that twin energy, that duality, that, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Wow. Look at this. So, final messages here. There is a huge message here about radical forgiveness, okay? Forgiveness has been a theme here. And, for many of you with this reading, this is not only, like, of course, this whole reading has pretty much been about your love life, you and a counterpart here. But the forgiveness is also to free you as an individual, because even though you may identify as a twin flame or having a soulmate or counterpart, you are still an individual on your own journey. So this is saying that, again, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Love has no bounds. True love has no bounds. Unconditional love has no bounds. So you're really being asked to have that forgiveness. And particularly if you are in a situation where you know who your person is and things have not been the best, things have been up and down, there have been obstacles, whatever the situation has been, choose to forgive, radical forgiveness, because the sadness that you may have experienced with this connection, with this person, or just in your love life overall, has originated from past lives. Okay, it did not just start here. And that's another secret from your Akashic. And some of you may be like, well, you already knew that. So here's the thing. This is saying that you have to forgive to heal that sadness. And when you forgive, because that sadness is already existing within your Akashic. So you've had relationships, whether you want to call them karmic relationships, soulmate relationships, whatever you want to call it. those relationships are a reflection of that sadness, of that rejection, of that unrequited love, of that, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, whatever that is. Those relationships were a reflection of that to teach you how to love yourself, to teach you your worth, to teach you what you deserve, to teach you whatever it is that you need to learn to be able to release attachments, to discover your love languages, to discover how you deserve to be loved, how you should be loved, what brings like your needs and love, your desires and love, all of those things, because again, we're going back to unconditional love here. So the relationships, and here's the other thing, whether this is your twin flame, your soulmate, your person here, they've had the same similar scenarios here. It's not the exact same because we all have our own journey, but you both have experienced similar romantic situations and relationships where, and also platonically too, because relationships are relationships. We're all meant to learn. It's all reflecting those wounds within your Akashic. The wounds of persecution, judgment, criticism, all those things that made you not feel worthy of love, not feel good enough, not feel, that you deserved love. And this is why it's coming through so strongly that you deserve justice in your love life, harmony, balance, unconditional love. And many of you, again, you know the person that you truly desire, your true love. And so you and this person, you both deserve that. You both have been through so much. We have here peace. And look, it's like similar imagery here. And, right here, deep connection, trust your inner voice. This connection requires for both of you to individually trust yourselves and to trust each other. You cannot fully trust another individual until you learn how to fully trust yourself. You cannot fully trust another individual until you learn how to fully trust yourself. And your connection with fully trusting yourself is also about fully trusting in the divine, in the process, in the journey, in source, God, spirit, the most high, the universe, Allah, whatever you resonate with, having that full trust. So the more you trust yourself and the divine, the more you can trust this other individual. But the actions also have to match the words. Some of you may have already been again in this up and down situation with your person. And so your person will have to show you that they deserve your trust. Because again, this is lifetimes in the making. This did not just start, 5 years ago, 1 year ago, 5 months ago, whatever it is that you connected with this person. It didn't just start there. This has started so long ago, you probably have no idea. It goes deep. For many of you, this goes very deep. Faith, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. See, that's what this is about. This connection is so much more beyond making love, kissing, that fulfillment. All of those things is a part of it. All of those things are great and you deserve to have that as well. But it goes beyond that. This is about humanity. This is about seeding the light in the grid, anchoring that unconditional true love frequency in the grid where this connection is beyond just the animalistic, the lust, the physicality. Is so much more beyond that. It's so much more beyond posting on Instagram, like it's so beyond that material, the worldly things. This is mind, body, soul, spirit. This is a spiritual situation here. And this connection is meant to produce from that unconditional true love frequency, produce things that will change the world. that's what this is about. And again, that may be something that you and this person may not have really tapped into. That you may have just kind of been like in the place of like that yearning and like having that person, yearning to be with this person for that understanding and that connection and like, that person that's your one and all of that. But it goes so much more beyond that. And your Akashic Records is encouraging you to unlock yourself deeper, to go beyond just what it is in this world, in this lifetime. That is so much more beyond that. And it's okay if it feels overwhelming to even tap into that right now. But your Akashic Records is saying, start thinking in those terms, that it's way beyond what you see. It's way beyond an Instagram post. It's way beyond a wedding or, it's so much far more out there than that. Okay. So if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, be kind to yourself. Radical forgiveness, radical acceptance. Love yourself, love your journey, love your story. See the light in all, see the light in all people. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Remember, unconditional love has no bounds. I love you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being right here, right now, for healing and doing this work and becoming your best version. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful to be here with you and to connect with you. Thank you so much. Let's get into this. You chose healer, maybe doctor, nurse, natural instinct to heal with hands and wisdom, healing self too. Okay, so secrets in your Akashic Records. Okay, many of you, whether you identify as a healer, a shaman, regardless of what you may identify with this lifetime, you've had many lifetimes where you were a healer. You have a lot of wisdom around healing. You have a lot of wisdom and knowledge around healing yourself, helping others, healing others. Many of you have ancestors who were healers, shamans here. Many of you are very connected to that healing energy, to healing, again, knowledge and wisdom to not only heal yourself, but to heal other individuals. Some of you may have been, and I hear the ambulance here, so some of you may work in the medical field, or you previously worked in the medical field. Some of you work with herbs. You may be an herbalist or a person that heals people through food, or many of you heal people through different ways, different modalities. Maybe you heal people through music. Maybe you heal people through food. Maybe you heal people through like Reiki, or you're spiritualist, or whatever you want to identify as. Okay, you have a lot of different capabilities with healing, and we're going to go deeper into this as we get some more cards out. But what I'm definitely hearing and feeling very strongly for you, Pal 2, is more secrets around your healing capabilities and how you will be guided to help and heal others will be revealed to you, because that is a huge part of your purpose. Part of your purpose is to heal and to help people. Okay, regardless of the type of the modality that you choose to do this, it doesn't matter. You have the ability to heal people, to empower people, to uplift people. For some of you, you could be a motivational speaker. You could be a content creator, musician, artist. It doesn't just healing. We are, as a collective, we are unlocking ourselves deeper with the way a healer is showing up. Okay, a healer does not just have to be someone that is a doctor or a nurse or someone that, you know, works with herbs. You know, it shows up again in so many different ways. Many of you, you have a lot of wisdom within your Akashic records that is untapped. You haven't even tapped into yet. Some of you may feel like you are already a wise being, a wise soul. And your Akashic records, some secrets that are coming through is you have a whole lot more that you have not tapped into, a lot of ancestral wisdom in there. Because again, many of you, you have like that energy from your ancestors where some of the gifts that you have, your ancestors had, and they pass those gifts down to you. So there's a lot of ancestral knowledge and wisdom within your Akashic records that you haven't even tapped into yet. Regardless if you feel like you are a wise soul or not, it's waiting for you to open it up. It's waiting for you to tap into it. Let's get some more. Let's find out some more. And definitely many of you have special capabilities with your hands, okay? So your hands are very special for your journey, for your purpose, and your Akashic Records is asking you to definitely take care of your hands. Get manicures, massage your hands, make sure your hands are hydrated, moisturize, rest your hands. Don't be too hard on your hands. Really take care of your hands because your hands have special superpowers to heal people, to help people, or you use your hands to do whatever it is that you do to heal and help people and for your purpose. So taking care of your hands is very important for your journey. And, you know, using your hands as tools to do whatever it is that you do. Your hands are tools. They're special tools with superpowers, okay? Pile 2, secrets from your Akashic for pile 2. Secrets from the Akashic Records for pile 2, please. Pile 2. Okay. All right. High Priest. So that's the Hierophant. 10 of Swords. Queen of Swords. And King of Swords. Wow, a lot of air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus energy. I'm also getting Sagittarius energy and Aries, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising. Or North Node, because I am also getting that as well. Let's tap in. Secrets from your Akashic, okay? Wow, look, I didn't even realize this. King of Swords and Queen of Swords. So for some of you here, some of you could be here from pile 1, but you don't have to be, okay? Let me tap in because this is feeling really heavy here. This is really deep. Definitely getting ancient Egypt energy, okay? So some of you have had past lives in ancient Egypt here. If you feel like you've had past lives in ancient Egypt, this information is some information opening up for you. It's some information opening up for you. It's like your Akashic Records is asking you to get ready to walk through a portal. And this is a portal of enlightenment here. There's some type of truth that needs to be revealed to you about your ancestors or your lineage. Like I was saying before, many of you have a lot of ancestral wisdom and knowledge within your Akashic because you carry the same gifts that your ancestors had. So some of you come from a lineage of healers, a lineage of shamans, a lineage of people who were incarnated specifically to help humanity, to help the planet, to help the world. Like you have that within your Akashic. And so there's something here that's going to be revealed to you about your lineage, about your ancestors, about your time in ancient Egypt. Some of you have had multiple lifetimes in ancient Egypt, and you may already be like aware of that. You may already have that sense of awareness, or you know, receive past life information, or you just have information about your past lives here. But you are going to be gaining some more knowledge around that. And this knowledge is specifically from your ancestors, and it's going to help you to unlock more of your healing capabilities. Some of you, many of you are royalty, or you come from a royal bloodline. Okay, that may not be for everyone. That may not be for everyone, but for some of you, you come from a royal bloodline, meaning like your ancestors were appointed to um they were given the gift of royalty because of the type of gifts that they had to help humanity. Like they were equipped with special and specific powers and gifts that were used to help humanity. Now, for some of you, I am getting some bloodshed here, especially with this card here. Like, some secrets from your Akashic is like some of you were killed because of your gifts, or some of you, there was an abuse of power situation here. Your ancestors abused their power. For some of you, you were sacrificed because your ancestors abused their power. Say, for example, say for example, some of you, like you had a past life where your parents were the king and the queen and you were their child. Some of you have had a past life where your parents abused their power. Like the powers and gifts that they were given, they were supposed to use that to help humanity, to help people, to further the communities and things like that. But they didn't do that. They used their power for greed. They used their power for money. They used their power for to control people, to manipulate people, to deceive people. They were given that status and again those gifts, but they didn't do the right thing with it. They abused their power. So you were killed because of that. You were sacrificed because of that. Like your life was taken because of it was like the universe took you out because to show your parents that what they did was wrong, what they did was immoral, what they did was dangerous. Like they hurt so many people because they abused their power. So your life was taken because of that. Again, that may not resonate for everyone, but this is going to resonate for quite a few of you because I am feeling for many of you like you were an innocent bystander, you were an innocent soul, you were an innocent person, and your life was taken um because of what your parents did, and some of you may still be carrying that. Like that could correspond to present day, but we're not there yet. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Okay. So with this King of Swords, now for some of you, this could be a situation where maybe it wasn't your parents, but maybe it was you. Every lifetime, we're not all perfect here, and that's okay. It's about choosing to be righteous now, choosing to live a better life now. Maybe even this lifetime, you've done some things that weren't the best, but it's about intentionally changing the story and choosing the righteous path now. It's never too late, okay? It's never too late to change it up. So for some of you, this was you. Maybe it wasn't your parents, but maybe you and your partner at the time abused your powers. Again, use your powers to control people, manipulate people, deceive people. Because I am getting, for some of you, there's a situation here where it's like you were appointed leadership, you were appointed royalty, a royal status, a leader status here. And you and your partner, you see here how it's like it's burning behind him. Like you burn the kingdom down because of greed, because of control, because of deception, because of manipulation, because of self-serving agendas. It's like you and your person created a collapse within the kingdom or whatever the situation was, whatever the leadership position was at the time. For some of you, again, this is a royal status here. You were your person, were king and queen. You were rulers. You ruled, but you did not rule with love. You did not rule with the best intentions, righteous intentions, pure intentions, intentions to help humanity and to help people. You use your gifts to weaponize, to hurt, to cause damage and destruction for the people that you were supposed to be liberating, empowering, supporting, and helping. And this is within your Akashic records, and it's coming out so you could change the story. Say, for example, now you are a leader. Okay? Say, for example, now you're a leader, and whether you have a partner, a counterpart here, it doesn't matter. But you are a leader now. You may feel at some points in your journey that energy of feeling seduced to do the wrong thing. Because when you choose to be deceptive, manipulative, controlling, it's almost a seductive energy. It's that demonic energy seducing you to do the wrong thing. It's seductive, because if it's not seductive, it has to be seductive to lure you in. It has to seduce you. It has to make it look pretty. It has to make it look like this is going to pay off. Because sometimes choosing that righteous path, that could be a slow and steady pathway. Things don't always happen as quickly. It's not, it can, but it doesn't always have to be instant gratification. Sometimes you'll have to put the work in to get there. But say, for example, again, you are in a place of leadership and it feels seductive to do the wrong thing. Your Akashic records is saying change the story. You had a lifetime in the past where either it was you or your family created death, destruction, and damage to so many individuals. It's not too late to change the story. And again, this could be corresponding to this lifetime. Okay, there's no judgment here. I love you. There is no judgment. But choose the righteous path. If you have caused harm, death, destruction to individuals because of your actions and using your gifts inappropriately, change the story. It's never too late. So this is coming out because it's the truth. The sword's energy that represents truth, clarity. For some of you, this could be a situation where maybe you're not in a partnership right now, but maybe you know a person, you know who your person is, or you know a person that you want to build a kingdom with. This energy could be existing within this connection where it's like you feel fear of connecting with that person in that way because you know the amount of power, status, and influence that you and this person have or has. And it could be like fear of coming together because you don't know if that's going to cause death and destruction again. This is really deep. Let's get some more. Let's find out how this connects now to the present day. Now, say for example, again, if you felt like if you were resonating with you were sacrificed as a child because of your parents, the things that they did, or your family, the type of dealings that they had, and your pure innocent soul was sacrificed due to that. This is also saying again that you will change the story for that as well. You will get the opportunity to balance the energy and change the story. And for some of you, you may connect to all of everything what I was saying, and that's okay too. You go with what you feel. Now let's find out, how does this connect to now? How does this information or these secrets, or what do you need to know to connect to the modern day, or what is happening right now in your life, okay? What do I want to get? I'm going to do this one. How does this connect now? How does this connect now for pile 2? Okay. All right. Trust and faith. Love life. knighthood, lessons, and blessings. Yeah, some of you definitely here have royalty energy, okay? Definitely. It's like you've been royalty many times, and that may be something you didn't know. Or maybe you did know, but maybe you didn't know how deep this really goes. Maybe you didn't know that, like, many lifetimes you've been royalty, or many lifetimes you've been a leader or someone with some type of high ranking status. Maybe if it wasn't royalty every time, you were like some type of military figure, a general, some type of leader, big time leader. Many of you have big time leader energy. You know, that's a gift. Again, you've been gifted with that. Okay, let me get some more. Okay, endings and beginnings, divine passion, leap of faith, and receptivity. Okay, again, more than ancient Egypt here, energy coming through because we have Goddess Hathor here. Okay, how does this connect? Well, look at this right here. Knighthood, love life. Can't make this up, okay? We cannot make this up. This is having a direct impact on your love life and your status here now on earth this lifetime. Some of you are afraid of leadership. Some of you are afraid of accepting the throne, accepting your place as a leader, accepting your high ranking status. Some of you are afraid of accepting, like some of you have deep wounds around your ancestors regarding like again, some of you, again, it's a situation where it's like whether this was you or your ancestors, there's an energy here for some of you that death and destruction and bloodshed is on someone's hands here, whether it's you in a past life or your ancestors, where there were the gifts were used to abuse power. It was an abuse of power situation. And some of you have a deep fear around receiving your own divine power because you are afraid of repeating mistakes of the past, or you are afraid of fulfilling that same prophecy of death and destruction that was created from past lives or through your ancestors. You know, sometimes when we talk about our ancestors and our lineage, we focus in on the light side a lot, and we don't always focus in on the other side. And our journeys are about balance. It's about integrating that shadow and keeping that shadow in check. When that shadow wants to get seduced into doing things that are not of the highest good, checking that energy and like, no, we're going to choose the righteous path and we're going to do things the right way. Your Akashic Records is asking you to trust and have faith. But this goes deeper than trust and faith in your gifts and your journey, but it's trusting in yourself, having faith in yourself that whether this is this lifetime or past lives, that an abuse of power situation occurred, that you trust yourself to do things differently. You trust yourself to be a better person. You trust yourself to live righteously. You trust yourself to change the story, to do things the right way. And have faith that if you've been given the status of leadership, the status of royalty, the status of whatever it is that you've been given, because again, many of you have high level status here. You know, you are ranked high, or your family is ranked high, and your family, because your ancestors are highly ranked, you receive that as well, just by virtue of your family, of your lineage, of your ancestors. Whatever it is, that you trust yourself and you trust the gift of leadership, you trust the gift of your status, and you trust yourself to do the right thing and live righteously, not abuse your power, and use your power and your gifts to heal others, to empower others, to uplift others, and not cause death, destruction, and damage to the people that you are meant to help. Because you have not been given these gifts and these abilities for no reason. You've been given these gifts and abilities to, again, empower, uplift, bring awareness, heal, help, move things forward for the greater good, for humanity. And some of you are afraid to show your gifts, or you're afraid to speak about your status, or speak about your royalty, or speak about your lineage, or, act from that place because of the old story, the old narrative, or whatever is in your Akashic. Like I said, for some of you, this may be a feeling. You may not have really understood what this fear was coming from. This may be integrating for you right now, okay? Whereas like you have had this fear, but you didn't really understand the nature of it, or you didn't understand where this fear is really rooted from, where the origins of this fear really lies. Regardless if you've already been doing work around your self-worth, your image, your public image, things like that. But this fear is rooted deeper than you realize. And it's something that, this fear is something that is deep within your Akashic. Because again, many of you have had many lifetimes where you were royalty or a leader. And some of you've had lifetimes where, excuse me, you've had lifetimes where you dimmed your light. And you may have even done that this lifetime, where you would dim your light, or you would shrink yourself, or it would go to the other side where it would, you would be deceptive or manipulative or controlling, wherever you are with that, okay? So this has had an impact on many parts of your life, including your love life. For some of you, this could be a situation where, again, maybe you were the one that you and your person were in leadership, or you and your person were royalty, and you did the wrong thing. You did not liberate your people. You didn't help your people. You caused, again, you stole from your people, or you caused death and destruction. And so there could be an embedded fear around getting close with this person or connecting with this person in the way of you and this person having union and leading, that fear of abuse of power, death, destruction, okay? So within your Akashic, how does this correspond with what's happening today? This is about, with this ending and beginnings card, this is saying that like the old must be released so the new can enter. The old story has to be integrated. What do I mean by that? With this information coming out right now, because this is the information that's there. If you don't feel like you're resonating with any of this, please feel free to go look at another pile. But if you're still here, you're resonating with this to some degree, okay? So you have to make amends with the old, okay? You have to like forgive yourself, forgive, what has occurred in the past. Now, say, for example, you are in this place where you're like, well, Nicole, I'm resonating with this, but I have no idea what my ancestors could have done. I have no idea what I did in a past life. Just forgive yourself, okay? Just forgive yourself and forgive your family. And you don't need to say, like, I forgive my family for abusing power. If you have information on that you feel very connected with, go ahead and do so. But if you feel like you don't really know, but again, somewhere in your spirit, in your soul, it resonates, just forgive yourself. Because when you forgive yourself, you let go of that. And not only are you being asked to forgive yourself, but you're also being asked to live righteously. Because the more you live righteously, with integrity, with dignity, with morals, the more the story, the new beginning, you're in it. And the story changes. And you're able to shift the energy within your Akashic records from the past. Because all it is a cycle. And again, every lifetime, we're not living on the up and up. You know what I mean? I mean, we have to go through these different experiences to get back to that unconditional love, because that's what we're getting back to. So every lifetime, we're not an angel. Every lifetime, we're not doing everything. We're not living according to, this. Our lifestyle may not be in accordance with a righteous path, and that's okay. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but what it is that when we know better, we do better. When you know better, you do better. So you can't go back to, you know, the times in ancient Egypt to make it right, but you could forgive yourself now. And you could take that as, it's like, okay, that happened, or my ancestors did that, or whatever the situation was. I'm going to change the story. I'm going to do right. I'm going to forgive them. I'm going to forgive myself and turn this whole thing around. How does this connect to now? This connects to you now with trusting yourself to take a leap of faith. Many of you don't trust yourselves. And this, again, is coming from that disconnect from either, it's like, what I'm getting is like, you have a fear around trusting yourself or trusting the journey, because some of you have a fear of going into that dangerous territory. You have a fear of your ego getting out of control. You have a fear of you getting greedy, or you abusing power, or you becoming obsessed or obsessive around, the wrong things. So this card says, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. If you have that desire, that true desire to help humanity, to do things for the highest good for all, and the highest good includes you as well, for all includes you, that you operate from that place. You're not operating from a place of self-serving energy, selfish energy, only furthering whatever your agenda is or whatever your alliance's agenda is, that you are here to help do good and do the right thing for all. You can trust yourself when you're operating from that place. And you can trust that the more influence you are given, power you are given, abilities, all those things, your status, you're leveling up, that you could trust yourself on that journey to continue to do the right thing and to do right by your people or whoever it is that you are here to serve. Because some of you are blocking or dimming your light because of this fear, because you are afraid of being compromised, or you are afraid of like you doing the wrong thing, or you abusing your power, or you going the wrong way. And your Akashic Records is saying, these are lessons, okay? You've been going through these lessons, but you're learning and you know how to move forward to do the right thing. But it's about you allowing yourself to receive. Some of you have martyred yourself, or some of you have been in this energy where you don't deserve anything because you're still holding on to what your ancestors did, or the pain and destruction that you caused from a past life. Again, some of you don't remember your past lives, and that's okay, but you are feeling this energy very deeply within your soul right now. So if you're feeling it very deeply in your soul right now, 9 out of 10, this was your story in a past life at some point. One of your past lives, this was a story. This was a story that you dealt with within that lifetime. So because you caused death and destruction for so many individuals, part of you is telling yourself you don't deserve anything, or you shouldn't receive anything, or like you're still trying to make up for what you did wrong. So it's like you feel like, you shouldn't receive anything. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. You deserve to receive. You deserve to receive. Allow yourself to receive, because some of you have wounding around receptivity, and you're being asked to heal that. And again, how this corresponds to this day and time, you have blocked for some of you, you have blocked your ability to receive what you deserve because you don't feel worthy and deserving because of what your ancestors did or whatever happened in that lifetime. And again, the more you change the story and live righteously and forgive yourself and forgive your ancestors, the more you're able to receive more to help more people. Because this is not just about you receiving what you deserve, but it's also about you receiving, whether this is wisdom, knowledge, gifts, money, whatever it is, to help others. It's not just about you. It's about you using that to help other individuals as well. So when you block yourself from receiving, not only are you blocking yourself, but you're blocking the people that you could be uplifting and empowering and supporting and helping. So this is a huge blockage. And for some of you, again, this is the lesson that needs to be integrated. Some of you have already made up for whatever happened in the past lives or whatever your ancestors did. But it's about you allowing yourself to integrate that knowing and forgiving yourself and saying that you're going to change the story. You're going to turn it around. You're going to do the right thing. Again, some of you, this could be this lifetime. This lifetime, your ancestors could have done things like stolen land, stolen money, mistreated people, enslaved people, things like that. And it's you feel that guilt, you feel that pain, you feel that you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve to have a nice life. Look at what your ancestors did. You don't deserve anything. And I'm here to tell you, and your Akashic is saying, change the story. You do deserve, because when you receive, you will help others. You will help others, and you will change that narrative. Just because your ancestors did the wrong thing and they caused death and destruction and harm and pain for so many individuals does not mean you are here to do that same thing. You're not going to continue to perpetuate that same deathly cycle. You're here to change it up. Okay, now let's get your final messages. This is really deep. Let's get your final messages here for pile 2. Wow. These readings have been so deep today. Whew, we're ready. Okay, we are ready for this. Okay, pile 2, final messages, please. Final messages. Wow, these just came out. Final messages for pile 2. All right, pile 2, final messages. These cards are just falling out for you, pile 2, okay? All right, traveler, always on the move, called to explore the world, need to settle down, okay? Ancient Rome. So some of you have had past lives in ancient Rome as well. Wealthy, cannot make this up. Each spread has talked about your wealth, your status, your leadership. Manifest abundance, easily born for luxury. Share the wealth. I cannot make that up. That's the same thing that we've been talking about. Prisoner, need for freedom or seclusion. Sees through the control system of Earth. Okay. Wow. This is really getting deep here. Okay. And resentment. See? Release resentment from past life trauma. All right. Let's get these other cards. Divine order. Love and acceptance and soul expansion. Okay. So this is an opportunity here for soul expansion. It's happening here for you, pile 2. This is a time for you to expand, a time for you to grow, a time for you to really come into your own. Some of you are still, the attachment of your ancestors, what your ancestors did, the story from that, or maybe what you've done. Again, you take what resonates here. But it's time for you to be free. Many of you are in your own prison that you have created. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to trigger you, but I have to be real. You're in your own prison of your own creation. That's not for everyone, but that's for some of you. Some of you have been purposefully punishing yourselves, or purposefully you've created your own prison because of you feel that you don't deserve anything nice or deserve anything, any type of good, anything great in life because of what your ancestors did, or what you've done. And I see 222 here. So some of you could be seeing that right now. It's time to change it. It's time for you to be free. You need to be free. You need to be free emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay. Say, for example, again, some of this is what you've done this lifetime. Change your story. Okay. Again, we're not, sorry. This is trying to be clear. Some of you, this is a clearing happening in your throat chakra. Okay. Change your story. Come out of that darkness into the light. Change the story, change the narrative, choose freedom. Freedom is yours. You have to claim it. Okay. And freedom is a gift. Allow yourself to receive freedom. Allow yourself to come out of this prison that you have created, a self-imposed prison. It's not fair. You don't deserve to be in it. Now, if you've done things this lifetime where you abused your power, you were greedy, manipulative, controlling, whatever the situation is, choose today to live righteously, have dignity, integrity, and with morals, and to do the right thing to help all, the highest good for all, okay? Having that divine intention. You could change your story today, and from here on out, your whole life will change. Now, does this mean that things won't happen, or you won't have to, settle your karma, settle your debt? That's between you and the universe, okay? But when you make that choice to choose freedom, to come out of that and say you're going to do things differently, you're going to change the story up, everything else will get into alignment, and you will be able to release resentment, because many of you are holding on to resentment. Whether this is resentment about your family, your ancestors, or resentment around the trauma that you've experienced, or you resent yourself, because some of you, this is between you and yourself. Like there's resentment or anger, or just like a hate that you have for yourself. Like you hate yourself for being manipulative, or you hate yourself for being controlling, or you hate yourself for the things that you've done to other people, the damage that you caused other people, or the harm, or you hate your ancestors for what they did to other individuals. This resentment and this hate has to be released because it does not serve you. It doesn't. And your soul is asking to expand from this, to expand and level up and move forward from that resentment, from this prisoner energy, from all of these things, these lower level frequencies that no longer serve you. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Many of you are having a spiritual awakening, a conscious awakening, or some type of conscious enlightenment to who you are and what, your soul and what you are here to do, and how things connect. And how, you can have grace for your ancestors, or you can have grace for yourself, where it's like that energy of wanting to control and manipulate and steal from people came from a place that was not pure. It was not about helping others. It was selfish agendas, self-serving agendas, trying to control things out of fear, insecurity, things like that. It was rooted in those energies. It wasn't rooted from unconditional love. It wasn't rooted from integrity. It wasn't rooted from dignity, peace, harmony, love, and joy. It was rooted from those lower level frequencies. And again, it's never too late to change the story. You deserve wealth. And let me tell you why again. You deserve this wealth because you're meant to share the wealth. You're meant to share the wealth with other individuals. And this wealth, again, is going to show up in many different ways. It's not just about money. We have to go deeper. Wealth is not just about a bank account and money. Okay? Yes, that's a part of it. Yes, that is a facet of wealth. But wealth is also emotional fulfillment, wisdom, knowledge, and these other energies represent wealth. Okay? So you are meant to share that with other people, whether it's through money, knowledge, wisdom, connection, whatever. You're meant to share it. So you are meant to live a wealthy life. You're meant to live a luxurious life. You're meant to have that. Your status, your lineage, regardless of where your ancestors were and what they did, you come from a lineage of royal lineage or royal background for many of you, or, you have status. You know what I mean? And you're meant to live a wealthy lifestyle, a wealthy life. So many of you are meant to travel. And this traveling, some of you could be like a global citizen here, like you travel all over, or you're meant to help people all over, or you're meant to share your energy with people all over the world. So embrace that. Embrace that energy of travel. Embrace that energy of sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom. Embrace this energy of you need to explore. You need to tap in. You need to tap in beyond, where you live. You need to tap into other places here on earth, other frequencies, interacting with other energies to connect and to share that wealth. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. This is about loving and accepting yourself. Again, say for example, you've done things that were not the best. You didn't make the best choices. You've done things to cause harm or destruction for other individuals. Forgive yourself and tell yourself that you love yourself despite the things that you've done, and you accept yourself. And again, you are choosing from here on out, from this day on, to live righteously. And you're going to turn this thing around right here, right now. But love yourself. Don't shame yourself. Don't hate yourself. That's not going to help you move forward. It's not. It's about you were in a place where you could have been fearful. You could have been insecure. You could have been fighting for your life. You were in scarcity. You were in who knows whatever energy you were in, or you were being influenced by demonic forces, okay? And you made those choices according to where you were at that time. But right here, right now, you're choosing to turn this story around and to live righteously, and you love yourself and you forgive yourself. Finally, do what you feel is right. Look at that. An important lesson is unfolding. Divine order here. Do what you feel is right. We've been talking about that living righteously. Do what's best for the highest good for all. Having that divine order, divine intention here, because an important lesson is unfolding, meaning for some of you, regardless whether this was your ancestors or this was you in a past life, you are here. You changing the story and doing what's right, you are integrating that lesson. You are showing the universe that you have learned your lesson, and you're showing the universe that you can be trusted, and you can be trusted with wealth. You can be trusted with more gifts, more knowledge, and you allow yourself to receive it. Because again, you're here to share the wealth. You're here to share it. So allow yourself to pass this test and to integrate this lesson and to trust yourself, and trust yourself with the wealth, trust yourself with the gifts, trust yourself with the wisdom and the knowledge. It's not given to just anyone, but it's given to you, pal, too, as much as you allow yourself to receive it. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. Accept yourself. Cherish yourself. Choose today to live righteously. Divine intention, divine order, the highest good for all. You got this, pal, too. I love you, pal, too. Forgive yourself, pal, too. You got this. Keep going. Trust yourself. I'll see you next time. Hi, pal 3. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here, right now. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for healing, for loving yourself, and doing this work. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this. You chose Asia, okay? So secrets from your Akashic records. So the secrets here that could be revealed today, or the secrets that are being revealed, could have a focus within a lifetime or lifetimes in Asia, okay? You may feel this lifetime, some of you could be Asian or you live in Asia, or you could have Asian ancestors here. That may not be for everyone, but for some of you, you could just feel really connected to Asia. Like, say for example, you could have been born in Africa, but you feel like, you have some sort of connection to Asia, or you could have been born in South America, like you could have been born in Brazil, but you feel like you have a connection to Asia, okay? Many of you have had, that chose this pile, you've had at least like 3 lifetimes in Asia, if not more than that, okay? And what I'm getting here right now is the lifetimes that you had in Asia, you were someone that lived a life of service. You were there serving other individuals and helping people. Now, you could have been a part of a religious organization, okay, but you didn't have to be. But you were definitely the type of individual that was there to help serve other individuals, okay? Now, this lifetime, we're going to tap into as we go along with this reading how this corresponds to your lifetime, this lifetime. But what I'm getting here is many of you this lifetime, you have this strong pull towards Asia. Again, regardless if you live in Asia or not, or your family is from Asia, or you have, you know, Asian heritage or ancestors here, you have a very strong connection to the frequency and the vibration in that territory of the earth called Asia, okay? Whether it's with a specific country or specific countries in Asia, you have a very strong pull and attraction and connection with that territory. And for many of you, you will be guided to visit and travel to Asia if you have not already traveled there, or if you don't live there. For some of you, you may be guided to move there, to live in Asia, okay? For some of you, if you live in Asia now, currently, you may be guided to move to a different place, a different country in Asia, okay? So there are secrets, or there's hidden knowledge. I'm really getting like hidden knowledge or hidden wisdom from the time that you spent in Asia during that lifetime, during those lifetimes, or something that may need to be activated for you this lifetime, where it's like you will be guided to travel there, maybe frequently or often, whatever that looks like for you. Everyone is from different places or live in different places in the world. So, that may just be a place where it's like you go there, regardless of the country that you visit or the country that you may live in Asia. You're there in Asia, you feel balanced, you feel whole, you feel connected to something deeper that you really don't understand. It's just a soul or spiritual connection that you feel that you have toward the countries in Asia, or, a country in Asia, or just, the entire continent. Let's find out some more. Okay, pile 3. Some of you could be here from pile 3, okay? Or pile 2. Pile 3. Pile 3. Yeah, some of you could be again here from pile 2. But pile 3, what is secrets from your Akashic records? Like I said, I'm really getting more of like hidden knowledge here, hidden wisdom, or something that you learned during your time, during that lifetime that you had in Asia. Something that you gained, or information or knowledge that you were able to acquire. It's more about like these things are getting revealed to you very soon, or it will be revealed through this reading, or more of this will be activated, okay? But there's something also about travel here too, and traveling to different places in Asia. Pile 3, secrets from your Akashic for pile 3. Secrets from the Akashic records for pile 3, please. Okay. All right, the High Priestess. Queen of Swords. This came out for pile 2. Six of Wands. And 4 of Wands. Okay. All right, let's talk about the signs. So we have Pisces. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also getting Gemini and Libra and Virgo. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. And maybe North Node as well. Okay. Let's talk about this. So with the High Priestess coming out, this is what I was saying before. It feels like hidden knowledge. And for some of you, let me just tap in. With the High Priestess coming out, for me, High Priestess is always talking about like secrets, hidden knowledge. It could be also like the occult, or like, you know, things that are beneath the surface that does not meet the eye. And with this imagery here, there's something about the frequency in Asia that helps you to feel balanced and whole, in alignment. Many of you, it's here on Earth, okay, we have portals all over, you know, portals of high frequency energy, portals of energy that's funneled through the different places from the universe, okay, from different planets, different star systems. There are portals here that we feel that energy, and the energy activates us, or it ignites our frequency, or it puts us in alignment, or it helps us to integrate, you know, energy. Asia has, for you specifically, pile 3, if you pick this pile, the frequency in Asia helps to align you, balance you, activate you, and integrate you to the wisdom and the knowledge and the frequency from your home planet, your home star systems, or just like frequency within the galaxy, within the universe that you feel very connected to, you feel very in tune to. If you don't live in Asia, it will definitely, Asia is going to be a place for you. And for some of you, it's Asia and it's Africa. Okay. I'm getting both. But the frequencies in Asia and Africa definitely keeps you very grounded, in alignment, and connected, and spiritually focused on your journey and your purpose. Okay. Spiritually aligned to what you're here to do, and what you need to do, and how you need to get there. And like, it's like hidden knowledge. Like Asia, the frequency there, Asia and Africa, like I said, I'm getting Africa as well for some of you. Those portals, those frequencies, those high energy, high level portals that you connect with physically, because it's about a physical connection here, okay? Physically being in that energy, being in that environment, that ecosystem, gives you that hidden knowledge that you need to do your purpose. Many of you have a very high level purpose here. Like, not to say that, you know, people have low level purpose. I'm not trying to say that. But what I mean is like, your purpose is to help billions of people. For some of you, it's millions. For some of you, it's billions. For some of you, you're here to create, or to whatever it is that, again, you're going to do for your purpose, or you do for your purpose. It's meant to help an extraordinary amount of individuals and souls here on earth. And so the frequency that is given in Asia and Africa, specifically those 2 continents, you need that. Like, you need it. It is absolutely necessary for your soul's growth, expansion, and your purpose. Okay, sorry about that. I was just really channeling and I wasn't focusing on this. It's needed. It's so necessary. Like I said, for some of you, it's like you may go to a country in Asia and you come back a totally different person, regardless of where you live. Say for example, you live in America and you go visit Japan, or you go visit Thailand, or you go visit Bali, or you go visit Vietnam. You come back a different person. I have chills. This is deep. I don't know if you can see this. Like, I have goosebumps and chills right now. This may be my pal as well. You know, you have to travel to, it's absolutely necessary. If you're resonating with this, absolutely necessary for you to travel to the different countries in Asia and Africa to get that energy that you need, that's going to ignite the hidden knowledge that is already within you, within your Akashic records, to keep you in alignment, to keep you grounded, to keep you focused, purposeful, and intentional for your journey. Like I said, some of you may even be guided to move to one of these places, to move to a country in Africa, to move to a country in Asia, or to spend, more time there. Say, for example, you go to, again, you live in, say, for example, you live in Peru and you're guided to go to Bali in Asia, and you go for like 2 weeks and you feel like it's just not enough. Your Akashic is saying that the things that you need, that frequency that you need in those places, if it's a situation where there's money, time, whatever it is, you're going to be able to receive it from the universe to support you to be in those places, to get the things that you need, because this is so essential and significant for your journey and your purpose. This is about your life purpose. This is about your North Node energy. This is about what you came here to do. Some of you may live in, like, again, like you live in America, you live in South America or Canada or something like that, North America. And again, you go to visit Africa, you go to visit Asia, and you're there for a month, or you're there for 2 weeks or whatever, and you're like, this is not enough time. It's because that frequency, you need that frequency. Where you live right now may not be the highest level frequency that you need to support you on your journey. Now, am I saying that your Akashic records is saying you need to move tomorrow? Absolutely not. I'm not even saying you need to move, but what I'm saying is like, you're going to be guided to do what you need to do. Like I said, some of you may be guided to spend, maybe not fully move to one of these countries, another country, but you may be guided to, say, for example, spend like 6 months there, and then you spend the other 6 months of the year wherever you live now or somewhere else. Okay, that may be the story for someone, or some of you may be guided to move to one of these places permanently, or at least for like, the foreseeable future. For some of you, it may be a thing where it's like, you may not move from where you live now, but you may spend a month or 2 months or 3 months at a time in a country in Asia or a country in Africa, because you need that frequency, you need that energy, you need that stream, that consciousness. It ignites you like you have never felt it before. It's electric, and it's supportive for your purpose. It's not just about you traveling there and you immersing yourself in the culture and connecting with the people. Like, that's a part of it too. That's a huge part of it, right? But it's the frequency. Your Akashic Records is asking you to step out of the physical and think about this spiritually, and think about this from a place of energy and frequency. And many of you, there's a situation here where it's like, you may be a highly evolved soul, and you're the type of soul that you're guided to be where you need to be, and you flow where you need to go, and you follow what your soul is asking you to go or asking you to do. And Your Akashic is saying that don't fight where your energy flows. Don't fight what your energy is asking you to do. Say, for example, again, you travel to a country in Asia and, you may go to India or something like that. I don't know. And you feel so deeply connected to the people, to the culture, to the land, but you have a life wherever you're living. Your Akashic is saying, your Akashic, the energy is saying, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Flow to where you need to go, because many of you, again, your mission, your purpose is to support, uplift, and empower so many individuals, where when you fight against it, you're fighting against what your soul needs to move forward. Your soul needs that to continue to expand and to gain that energy, the frequency, and the integration and the activation to do your job, to do your mission, to do your purpose. It's so much deeper. Like, your Akashic is asking you to come out of, this, we are in terms of this reading, we are talking about the physicality. We're talking about a physical place here on earth, or physical places here on earth, but it's so much deeper than the physical. It's spiritual. It's emotional. It's mental. It's very soulful here. With the Six of Wands here, this is saying that some secrets from your Akashic, some of you are meant to work with a counterpart, okay? Now, this may not be for everyone, but for some of you, you're meant to create with a counterpart. And whether this person is your twin flame, a soulmate, a partner here, a divine counterpart, this person, you and this person are meant to create alchemy together. This is what you've done in past lives. You've had success together, regardless of how far the journey went, because each lifetime we're just building on what we've already started. You know what I mean? Like, you're just expanding on what you left off of from a previous life. But this is saying many of you are meant to build with a counterpart here. Okay, you and this person are meant to create things from that place of unconditional love, from that frequency of unconditional love. Say, for example, for some of you, this could be a situation where you and this person will be guided to move to a country in Asia or move to a country in Africa, because you need to live there to be in that frequency all the time, or most of the time. Again, this is going to be different for everyone. This could be, again, a situation where some of you are, living in one place of in the world for a certain amount of time and living in another place in the world for a certain amount of time. It's going to be your journey, and it's going to be whatever you decide. But your Akashic is saying, don't deny and don't fight what your soul is asking you to do, because it's a frequency. Those frequencies that you receive from those high vibrational portals in Asia and Africa. I'm going to sit here and say this right now. I don't know if I've ever said this on my channel. From what I've been told, Asia and Africa have the most highest vibrational portals here on earth. They are in Asia and in Africa. So the highest level of frequencies, the highest vibrational frequencies that we have here on this planet are housed in Asia and Africa. Okay? So many of you need that energy to do your purpose, to do your mission. It's absolutely necessary. And for some of you, with this counterpart that you are meant to build a life with, to create with, to work together with this person, you and this individual are meant to serve people here on our planet, serve humanity at a very high level. At a very high level, extremely high level. And that may require you to go off the grid, to, again, go off the grid to Africa, Go off the grid to Asia, where no one really knows where you and this person are. You both are collecting, you're getting that energy, you're getting in alignment, you're recharging, you're regrouping, you're rebalancing, so you can come back and do the things that you need to do. Some of you may already be doing that. I am feeling that for some of you. Like some of you, you and your person are already going to, like I said, I keep hearing Asia and Africa, but you take what resonates for your journey. But you may already be going to Asia and Africa and doing that, or you may already be living in these places and you're doing that. And the Akashic Records is saying you're right on track. Continue to do so. Say, for example, you already live in Africa or you already live in Asia. The Akashic Records is saying explore more of your territory, explore different countries, explore more places, because again, those have the highest vibrational portals that we have here on earth. That's why the land in Africa, the land in Asia is so sacred, so abundant, so high vibrational. I've been to Asia. I have not been to Africa yet, but I've been to Asia, and I can say right now, like I said, this must be my pile as well, that I came back a different person. I was not the same person. I wasn't even, I was on my path of awakening, because this was some years ago, but I did not come back the same person. I was totally different. Mindset, mind, body, and soul. And so many of you, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because your Akashic Records is saying that you're meant to have success, but you're meant to have success with a counterpart. Now, this could be romantic, or this could be a business partner, or it could be both. But this is what the secrets in your Akashic Records are: hidden knowledge. Some of you have been in this place where you've done many lifetimes working alone. And because we have here like the Queen of Swords energy, you see here, the Queen of Swords, she's by herself. She's by herself. You've had many lifetimes where you were alone, working alone. And you did a lot by yourself. You carried a lot on your own. You did what you could do. You did what you did. Like you may have been sad. You may have felt, weary. You may have felt unfulfilled, but you still did what you needed to do. And look at that. I never noticed that, but it's like I see a person here in the background. It's almost like a male figure here in the background. Okay, so some of you, again, this is really deep. This could have been, again, like you and this counterpart were separated, or, you just weren't together, or whatever the situation was. But many of you, you've done things alone, okay? You've done it on your own. And this lifetime with the Four of Wands here, wow, look at this. The Four of Wands here, like you see this like duality, like this is connected, but one wand is here, one wand is here. So it's like you're meant to work with someone. You're meant to have a counterpart. You're meant to work together to create victory, success, fulfillment, and having that and helping others with this here, with the hieroglyphics and the art here. This is creation. You're meant to create from unconditional love. Now, whether this is a platonic situation or a romantic situation, if it's platonic, you and this person, if you're both vibrating in a place of unconditional love, whatever it is that you create is going to be rooted in unconditional love. And it's going to heal people and help people with that unconditional love frequency. If this is romantic, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter whether this is platonic or romantic, but you are meant to have a counterpart, have a partner, have a person to do life with, to create with, to help, to serve with, okay? And some of you, again, you may already be with this person, but some of you may not be. And you're, aligning to, you and this person are getting in alignment together. Now let's find out what does your information from your Akashic Records, how is this corresponding to this lifetime right here, right now? Okay, Pile 3. How is it corresponding to this lifetime right here, right now for Pile 3? Information from their Akashic for Pile 3, please. And not only are you meant to have like, not only are you meant to have that partner, that counterpart, but you're meant to have harmony with this person. Again, platonic or romantic, it doesn't matter. You're meant to have harmony, because the more peace and harmony and balance that you have with this person, the more you're able to create from that place to heal and to help and empower other individuals and to serve humanity, because it's the frequency. And that's again what we were talking about when I was saying before, your Akashic Records is saying come out of the physical. Okay, this is a frequency, this is spiritual, this is soulful. You need the frequency, the portals that are in Africa and Asia. You need that to do your job, to do your mission. And for some of you, again, regardless if this was a romantic counterpart or platonic, you and this person need to go there together to get, integrated, activated, rebalanced, recalibrated. The frequency of the land recalibrates you and ascends you and expands you to be able to tap into greater things, to greater creations, okay? Let's see. Let's use this deck. How does this correspond to now? Right here, right now for pile 3. Okay. Native American, angels, medicine man or woman, unrequited love. Okay. Well, let's get these cards out too, and let's talk about it. Blossoming, inner goddess, medicine woman. Wow, look at that. We cannot look at the syncs here. Cycles and rhythms. Okay, so how does this correspond to today? Some of you may have been dealing with the lesson around unrequited love. Whether you've been dealing with that this lifetime or not, I mean, it's coming up. So some of you definitely may have been dealing with that. Rejection, unrequited love, that energy, that frequency. It could have been through your parents. It could have been through friends or family. It could have been with a lover or lovers here, okay? However that's showing up. The cycles and the rhythms that you... Basically, it's like this. Okay, within your Akashic, whether this unrequited love wound felt deep this lifetime, whether it did or whether it didn't, you were healing that because it's within your Akashic. So you have had to go through different cycles with different people to heal this wounding around unrequited love. Okay, so like I said, this could have shown up with you this lifetime with a lover, a past lover. It could have shown up through friends, family, your parents. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So your Akashic Records is saying you've had to go through these different cycles to heal the wounding that you have around unrequited love, because this wounding that you have around unrequited love is deep within your Akashic. You've had many lifetimes where you've done. So, okay. So, yes, that wounding around unrequited love is very deep within your Akashic. So you've had to go through different cycles of that this lifetime in order to heal that, in order to know your worth, to know your value, to love yourself unconditionally, where you will not accept certain situations or certain things from people, or to heal those rejection wounds as well, okay? To know that you're still worthy and deserving of being loved. So regardless of the level that you experience at this lifetime, unrequited love, that's within your Akashic. And your Akashic Records is saying that the cycles that you've gone through was all about you healing that from past lives. And many of you, not only have you been healing that from past lives, but you have been in this place where it's like you are going to help others heal that wound, or you will talk about your story and that will be healing for other individuals, or some sort of like this experience or these experiences that you've had around that is going to connect you with your own form of like serving and helping other individuals with that, okay? Medicine man, medicine woman, many of you, you are a channel for divine healing power. You have the ability and the frequency and the gifts to heal other individuals. Now, how you heal other people, that's going to be different for everyone. You know, you may be a healer where you are a musician, or you are an artist, or you are a fashion designer, or you are a chef, or you work in the medical field, you're a doctor, or you're an herbalist, or you're a person that teaches people how to eat healthy, have holistic lifestyles, things like that. That's going to be different for everyone here, but within your Akashic, you've been a healer before. You've been a medicine man, medicine woman, a shaman. You know, you may have like ancestors that were shamans. You have, because some of you have Native American ancestors here or Indian ancestors here. And so you come from that. You have very powerful abilities to heal and to help other individuals. And this is again going back to, you need the frequency that's in Africa and Asia. You need that. You need that to heal you so you can heal others, because many of you, you are a light for so many individuals, or you are that, your frequency again is healing for so many people because of the things that you do, you create, or you talk about, or however you serve people, or your purpose or your mission. So you need that frequency, those high level, high vibrational portals in Africa and in Asia to again give you what you need to keep doing what you are here to do. So I'm going to say this again. Your Akashic records is saying, don't fight the flow. Don't fight where your soul may be leading you to go, or don't fight where your soul is asking you to journey to, because it's deeper than what you may realize, and it's so much more. This is again very high level here. This is seeing things from a total high level perspective, higher perspective all around. You are bringing out that inner God or inner goddess within you. Some of you are an ascended master here. That's not for everyone. That's not for everyone. But some of you are, okay? And if you're not one, you're an earth angel, or you are a spirit guide for people, or you are a guide for people, or you are a master teacher, or you are here to serve humanity on a very high scale, high level here. Whereas again, you are bringing out these things that are being revealed to you through your Akashic, is helping you to see yourself for who you really are, to see your soul for who you really are, and what you really are, and what you really are capable of. And the frequencies again in Africa and in Asia will bring more of this out, more of that divinity, more of that purity, more of that, those superhuman gifts and abilities that you have within. These are already within you. This is not something, it's not a situation where you go to Asia, you go to Africa, and all of a sudden you're in that energy, and all of a sudden, like, you have all these superpowers that you never had before. These things are already within you. The frequency of the land, the frequency of those territories here on earth is going to activate or integrate what is already within you, because that's going to be different for everyone. Say, for example, you go on a trip with other individuals and you all are there together. The same integrations or activations that's happening for you may not be the same for those other individuals. Everyone's on their own journey, and everyone has their own gifts and abilities. So for you specifically, Power 3, when you visit these places, or when you're in that frequency, more of that earth angel ability is coming out, more of that inner God, the inner goddess, the guide energy, master teacher, ascendant master energy, leadership, whatever it is coming out. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. More of your divinity is going to come out, and it's going to continue to come out. So when you immerse yourself in things of the arts, self-care, dance, and specifically of the arts, okay, because many of you are very creative here, more of your divinity just shines. More of your light is coming out. More of it just shines through. And so your Akashic Records is saying engage in more of that energy so more of it can come out. Because, say, for example, you live in America. I mean, maybe you will be able to travel to Asia or Africa every other month. I don't know. But for some of us, that's not going to be the story, at least not right now, right? So when you do self-care, when you dance, listen to music, engage in creative things, engage in the arts, that brings out your divinity. That brings out more of that inner God, inner goddess within you. Okay? Blossoming, you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Many of you are blossoming, and this is a process, and your Akashic Records is reminding you that you are transforming. Many of you are transforming every single day, and you're blossoming to become your best version. And so be patient with yourself, because some of you, you're just getting started. Regardless of where you are on your journey right now, you are just getting started. Let that sink in. I listen to 19 Keys. Shout out to 19 Keys. And he says all the time, let where I am right now be my lowest level. He talks about that, he's always he's gonna continue to like, you know, ascend to the highest level. And even though he may be vibrating really high where he is right now, he's saying that's still his lowest level. He still has so much more to go. And that's so powerful. And it's sometimes I think when we're on this journey, we're always focused on I just need to get there. I just need to get there. I just need to get there. And it's get where? It's a journey. The gift is a journey. I was listening to this interview with the fashion designer and creative director, Mike Amiri. And he was they quoted him, but he wrote down on this board that they had, the gift is the journey. And that just really hit. It was wow, that's so true. We're so focused on the destination, we miss out on the journey. And as Mike Amiri said, the gift is really the journey. That's really the gift in a nutshell. Enjoy the journey. So allow yourself to just continue to blossom. Be patient with yourself. And just know that activations and transformations and integrations and calibrations are occurring all the time. It's endless. It's not just you only get activated on a Friday once a month and then that's it until the next month. These things are endless. They're literally happening all the time. So be patient with yourself and continue to blossom into your best version. And let's get your final messages. Wow, this is so deep. Let's get your final messages for Pile 3. Okay. Pile 3, final messages, please. Pile 3, final messages. Pile 3. Okay. Let's get this. Pile 3, final messages for Pile 3. Okay. All right. So, poor, struggling to manifest, lack and difficult upbringing, leave lack mentality. Okay. So you've had, okay, let me just get it all out and then we're going to go through it. All right. Inner child, past as a child or major trauma, allow self to laugh and play. Okay. Single, always alone, breakups attract Mr. or Mrs. Wrong, open heart to love. Okay. Ocean soul, lived life in the sea, strong connection to ocean and sea life, listen to the ocean. And then unknown, adaptable, shapeshift, mutable, changeable, lived many lives, influenced by unhealed karma. Wow, this is really deep. Okay. These are the final messages, but okay. Let's get these out and then let's talk about it. Okay. So we have teacher awakens, downloads and understanding, and infinite abundance. Okay, so pile 3 final messages here. Let's start here. Ocean soul. So many of you, whether you could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or have a water sign for your north node, but you don't have to. Okay, many of you feel very deeply connected with the water element here, specifically the ocean. So you're being asked to, like, your Akashic records is saying that, like, you've had lifetimes, whether you lived in the ocean, you could have been a part of marine life. I'm hearing specifically dolphins here. Some of you could have been a dolphin or a whale before, or you could have been like a merman or a mermaid or something like that. So listen to the ocean, really connect with that water element. And that's more that creativity. When you really tap into your creativity, you are really connected with the water element. So spend time near the ocean, listen to the ocean, allow yourself to be in the frequency of the ocean. Okay. This does not mean that you have to, like, get in the ocean all the time. But it's like, if you sit near the water, you sit near the ocean, you listen to the ocean, the ocean is going to talk to you, follow what you hear, tap into that frequency. Yeah, tap into that frequency because the ocean has messages for you. Okay. Single. So this is going back to, like, some of you could be single right now, but some of you may not be single, but this is going back to, like, that unrequited love energy. And it's also going back to that energy we were talking about before, where you are meant to build with a counterpart. Okay. Now, whether this is romantic or platonic, for some of you, this is romantic. You are meant to build with a counterpart, build life, create things with a counterpart. And some of you could be single right now, or some of you could, you feel like you attract the wrong partners. And your Akashic records is saying that's a part of the cycles. That's a part of the ebb and the flow in life, the cycles in life, where it's like you are healing that wounding from a past life or this lifetime as well. It's all connected together. So you have to go through the cycles of the type of people that you have friendships with, romantic relationships with, or family relationships with, in order to know your worth, know what you deserve, know how to love yourself deeper, know what to accept, know what not to accept. When you allow yourself to integrate all of that, you will open yourself up to love, open yourself up to uh, a deeper level of love. But it's also like a love that you will begin to attract individuals that will love and accept you for you, and want to give to you, and want to be there for you, and want to show up for you, and not want to take advantage of you or use you or deceive you and betray you and things like that. So your Akashic Records is saying that, like, some of you, this is about an integration. Like, you've been learning your lessons around this, you have a lot of information around it, but you need to integrate whatever it is that these individuals or these relationships taught you about yourself, taught you about your worth, taught you about what you deserve, and how you should give and receive in relationships in balance and harmony. Obstacles, infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So this is saying that you have more obstacles being removed. And again, this is, for some of you, this is surrounding your relationships, surrounding your love life, surrounding your relationships. So obstacles are being removed, and you have more spiritual support, and more connections coming in. Say, for example, for some of you, this is more soul family coming in, people that you're going to be able to work with and network with that, these are higher vibrational individuals. These are people that want to give to you and want to give and receive in balance and harmony with you, and that want to add value to your life and not keep subtracting and taking from you. With this inner child here, you have trauma, inner child trauma from past lives, and it could also be this lifetime as well. So your Akashic Records is saying, allow yourself to be playful, allow yourself to laugh, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to do the things that maybe you did not get to do during your childhood, or to just have that, like, that connection with your inner child of, like, carefree, fun loving, playful, not too serious, not too adult. Like, you are an adult, you are responsible in those things, but you still have that connection with your inner child where you're still fun, you're still fun loving, you know how to laugh, you know how to play, you know how to be playful, not so serious. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So there's some truth that's getting ready to be revealed to you. Okay. Now, some of you may be saying, well, there's already been a lot of truth coming out in this reading. Well, there's more to go. Okay. There's more downloads and clarity coming in. Whenever understanding is there, that's about clarity. And for many of you, that's about your journey. And again, it could be about your love life, or it could be about your creativity or your artistic abilities, because Venus is here. And Venus, again, that deals with love. And it also deals with the creative, with arts, the creative arts, creativity, artistic abilities, things like that. But there's some type of truth and clarity coming in from heaven and the astral realms, or the higher level realms here. And it's going to be deeply soulful and very insightful to help you get more in alignment with your purpose, your mission, and your journey. Some of you may be struggling with a lack mindset, and this is saying this is in your Akashic. This is not something that you just developed this lifetime. This has been in your Akashic. So you are being asked to really release this lack mindset, release scarcity, and embrace the wealthy mindset, abundant mindset, that you are wealthy, you are abundant. There is enough. There's enough opportunities for everyone. There's more than enough ideas, more than enough inspiration, more than enough ideas, more than enough money. Like, everyone can win. We live in an abundant universe. You are abundant. You are wealthy. So continue to release struggle mindset, lack mentality, scarcity mindset, scarcity mentality. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner calling. Don't let anything stop you. So yes, many of you, again, you're here to share. You're here to share the knowledge, share the wisdom, share your creativity, share your artistic abilities, share your art through products or inventions, innovations, creations, whatever it is. You are here to share. So you're being asked, don't let anything stop you. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anything stop you. And sometimes our behaviors or our thought patterns can try to stop us, like that lack mentality or scarcity or fear. Those things can try to stop us too. But your Akashic is saying you have the power and ability to overcome that. And finally, unknown. With this unknown here, I really feel like this is connected with some type of downloads and understanding, with this truth and this clarity that's going to be coming in for you. But this is saying that you've had many lifetimes, and you have a lot of unhealed karma. Now, many of you have been healing that. You've been balancing your karma, integrating your lessons, learning your lessons, but you may still have some unhealed karma there, because if you've had a lot of lifetimes, every lifetime you're not enlightened in that place of enlightenment to just be, doing a lot of that healing work and really integrating a lot of lessons. Sometimes you pass on before you're able to really do that type of work. And so be patient with yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't criticize yourself. You are blossoming and becoming your best version. So be patient. You're on the journey. You're here on the journey. The journey is the gift. So allow yourself to go at your own pace. Love yourself, accept yourself, be patient with yourself, have that grace, compassion, and empathy for yourself, and just move along on the journey as it works for you. So if no one told you they love you today, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Please love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, be patient with yourself, give yourself grace, kindness, and empathy and compassion. Continue to go forward on your journey. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anyone stop you. Share the wealth, share the knowledge, share the wisdom. I love you. I'll see you next time.